Okay, so I ordered some pizza from Domino's. Um, I ordered half a bacon on a Wisconsin 5 cheese with extra cheese, and it was okay. It was pretty good. Yeah, that's like crust seasoning. It's like it's like pretty good. Otherwise, I usually don't eat crust. That's why there's crust in there. So actually, it's I ate some crust actually. But this is what I wanted to talk about. So this says this is a box of wings, and it says fork or fingers, the fingers of the cutlery world, the fork you were born with. Um, and down here it says this is what I want to talk about. You could share some of it or not. We wouldn't blame you. Okay, that's fair. I mean, I'm not sharing with anyone anyway because I'm going to eat them all. I'm single. But I don't understand how if I use a fork, I could share, but if I use fingers, I can't. Like, okay, so sorry, I already ate one because I was thinking about it while I was eating it, but I've only eaten one so far because I put the bones inside the box since I'm not sharing with anyone. Um, so if I eat some, like, and I eat it, okay, and imagine like I have another plate and I put it on the plate. Like, so I used my fingers to eat it. Like, so you can't have any. Like, I didn't understand that, but I'm not here to judge you. So it's whatever you want, bro. Yeah, I just felt like you could have had some. You know, just because I'm not eating with a fork, that doesn't mean that you can't have some. Oh, pretty weird. Anyway, I was thinking about making you watch me eat the entire pizza and wings by myself.
A lot of time that's not necessary. I'd rather move on. If she has an issue with me, then confront me face to face.
Let's watch news. I want to watch Sky News with you. Episode Sky News. I feel like we did that before together and we had a positive experience. Yeah, you're not really here, but for the sake of the argument, I'm just gonna keep it in the pizza box. Wow, Sky News is a whole channel now. Like you have to actually pick what news story you want to watch. Puerto Rico is floating island of garbage. Let's watch that because I don't like some.
Believe it or not, people, I welcome migrants to the United States of America with open arms. And by open arms, I mean like this.
You're trying to know.
It is absolutely wild times. It really, really is. And, there's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. Okay, alright. Okay, we're getting there. Again, normally I don't follow the national anthem, everybody. This is exactly a perfect comedy setup. It's absolutely wild to see. And in Texas, stuff is really, really crazy. We're right there by a wide open border. Where are my proud Latinos at tonight? You guys see what I mean? It's wide open. There's so many of them.
That was like a that was like one of those shorts. Should this be a short? It should be like the world's longest short. I'm just eating a pizza. Sorry, I have to do laundry. I just bought a whole bunch of. We can go through later my crappy apartment and look at all the stuff that's dirty and all the stuff I got from the store. This is not what we voted for. I do enjoy seeing that house vote. We are not settlers or tourists. We're just seeking shelter. Timothy is here. I want to hear about slavery reparations because it's been a damn long time.
The Commonwealth's dark history, the transatlantic slave trade, hung heavy over this meeting of leaders. Impossible to ignore for the UK Prime Minister.
Let me first be clear that the slave trade, slave practice was abhorrent, and it's very important that we start from there. In the 2 days we've been here, none of the discussions have been about money. Our position is very, very clear in relation to that.
There are growing calls for the UK to pay reparations to Commonwealth countries for its role in slavery hundreds of years ago. In Brixton, London, most seem to agree, like Chino from ex-Commonwealth country Zimbabwe.
There's a lot of benefit was had out of Commonwealth countries, and certainly there's a lot of. Definitely, it would make sense to have some sort of reparations.
And Ebony, who says reparations should be more than symbolic.
I agree that yes, there should be some sort of reparations, but I feel like we need to give reparations in the modern day context.
Others recognised a need to help but questioned how.
We should be paying something to help Commonwealth countries, not necessarily for reparations for slavery, because otherwise how far do you want to go back?
In an ideal world, but I think ultimately justice should help find the middle ground.
An agreement was made in the Caribbean by the Commonwealth heads of government to start a conversation, but not all think it's the right direction.
When you look at the record properly, there's very little that justifies the idea that UK, France, so on, should be paying reparations to former colonies, particularly in the Caribbean and the UK, where in reality, after slavery, the Caribbean had a substantial amount of benefit from the UK in growing its economy, society, and people.
The UK government's position is not to pay. MP Bel Rivero Addy says there are misunderstandings over money.
No one's saying empty the coffers, empty out £18 trillion today. That's definitely not it. I understand why people are scared about it, but that's why we're taking the time to talk about it so much, so that people have a better understanding and understand that in the end it's not meant to disadvantage any one country. In fact, for a country like ours, I think effectively it will benefit it.
For now, the conversation's begun. With more meetings next year, it's clear history will not be ignored. Adele Robinson, Sky News.
It was a 5-minute story. Because it's not what we voted for, it was a 5-minute story. Voting irregularities in Georgia, probably the country. UK's black hole in is genuinely big. That's 7 minutes, so switched up, have no ideas.
How big is that hole that the Chancellor has to plug in day-to-day spending, really? Well, all the numbers you just quoted are genuinely big. I mean, it's not something that's hard to get your head around. Is 1 billion big? Is 40 billion big? Well, 40 billion is big. If that is the scale of tax rises, possibly, or certainly one of the biggest tax rising budgets in history, if we get something along those lines. And if that's where we end up, would be, you can measure these so-called black holes in all sorts of different ways. But I think if we're going to get spending rising, even just in line with national income over the next few years, and you take account of the shortfall this year, you can easily get to a number like 40 billion, which, as I say, is a genuinely big number in these kinds of in these circumstances.
Well, it's quite a task, though, because in fact, before the election, you warned against ruling out too many taxes. They've ruled out, 75% of the revenue stream. Do you think the Chancellor's boxed herself into a place where she's made the task more difficult than it needs to be?
Well, you're right. We certainly did say before the election, if you look at the figures that this government inherited, it was obvious that they were either going to have to cut spending, which is what the previous government said they were planning to do, or increase taxes. But of course, no party was willing to say that. That's why we called it a conspiracy of silence at the time. Now, to what extent has the Chancellor boxed herself in? Well, she's clearly taking the view that her commitment not to increase national insurance contributions didn't refer to the bits of national insurance contributions that employers pay. It's been pretty heavily briefed that we're going to get a pretty chunky increase in those. Now, if you need to raise 40 billion, you have to do something with income tax, national insurance and VAT. There is simply no sensible way of raising that sort of money without raising one of those taxes, and the way that Chancellor's getting around.
Last time I made wings, I had 2 extra wings. And so I didn't know what to do with them because it was just 2 wings. So usually all the wings, but in an 8-pack. But I didn't. So what I did was I chopped them up and I fried them with some bacon and some onions after I caramelized the onions, and I put them as a topping on some mashed potatoes, and it was really good. So this time I ordered 16 wings, because I enjoyed doing that. Domino's wings is a good ingredient.
It's never happened, has it?
It's very hard to tell whether that ever happens. And then there are little bits and pieces from non-doms, from private equity, from private schools and so on, all of which are very small and somewhat uncertain numbers. Beyond that, I expect we'll get some sort of change to capital gains tax, won't raise a great deal of money. We might get some changes to the taxation of petrol. We certainly need to, stop cutting that as we have been for the last 15 years. But the problem is that once you start fiddling around with these other taxes, it gets very complicated and quite risky. And I think it sounds like the Treasury or the Chancellor's being told by the Treasury that some of the things she was planning, even on non-doms and so on, might not raise the money that she was hoping.
I think your colleagues have said that the proposed change on non-doms might actually raise nothing.
Well, we really don't know. I mean, the big changes were actually legislated by the previous government, and the additional changes I think this government wanted to make were on inheritance tax rules. And certainly, if you talk to all the sort of legal advisors and so on around this, that sounds like it's the sort of thing which might be a straw that actually pushes more of them out of the country.
Well, all of this, the one thing she can't do is spend a lot more money in departmental spending. Now, what they've pledged to do, for example, is to protect the NHS budget. If they do what we're hearing they're doing, what do you think that's going to mean for non-protected departments, Home Office and so on?
Well, if we get tax rises of the scale that it looks like we might, then that will at least allow some increases for other departments, but they still won't look like very generous ones. Now, part of the problem, of course, is the NHS is so big that if for example, they were to be as generous as 4 or 5% a year increases, and remember, that's nowhere near as big as the last Labour government was able to give the NHS, that still leaves other departments quite tight. Increases in their budgets, but probably not even increases in line with national income. And of course, justice, local government, social care, the police, prisons, they're all really struggling. So we're in this really tough position where we could have the biggest tax-raising budget, or one of the biggest tax-raising budgets ever, and yet a lot of public services still feeling squeezed.
The other thing, you're the Institute for Fiscal Studies. We had former governor of the Bank of England in a little earlier, Mervyn King, who said that the changes in the fiscal rules, which the Chancellor has already confirmed, are essentially an illusion. Do you agree with that?
I'm not quite sure what would mean by an illusion, but there's
well, what he basically says is you can change fiscal rules all you like, but you're still borrowing.
Of course. And governments do change fiscal rules with alarming regularity, so let's not pretend this is something unusual. I mean, the last government changed them goodness knows how many times, whilst it was the same government in office. But what it looks like Rachel Reeves will do is not so much change the letter of the rules as to change the definition of debt. But of course that doesn't actually change anything real. It just means that she's targeting a different measure of essentially the same thing. Now that measure, as it happens,
I know that I lick my fingers, you know, and I'm just saying, like I did. It was really good. I did lick my fingers, and like, you know, like, so it's a wing from Domino's. It's really good. It's better than other wings from other pizza places. Their cooking time process is like I don't really want to get into like the specifics of what is wrong with it. That it's not the very best of all that there could ever be. But those other shops are like mom and pop shops, and you have to drive down there and get it. So, and it literally says for pickup only. Like it's a, but I'm not trying to make $1 billion here. But what I'm saying is like I don't understand why, even though I did that, like my fingers, that when I was taking a wing out of the box, that I couldn't just like still share with you. Like, look at the box; it's huge. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of spaces to take out a wing from the box. But I just want to understand the box, but because I would still share with you if you licked your fingers if you didn't touch any of the other wings in the box when you picked up your wing, your next wing. I'll let you listen.
The queue stretched well beyond the doors of this Pennsylvania hotel. They've been arriving through the afternoon for an evening with the world's richest man.
I'm supporting Trump and Elon, absolutely. Yeah, they're great for our country and for our future.
On message, non-brand. Is it Trump, is it Musk, or is it both?
I'm really hoping to hear that Musk is going to say that he's going to take over efficiency of the government.
Have you come down here to see Elon Musk, to support Donald Trump, or to get $1 million?
To support, it's America first, and we need to keep praying for this election. It's do or die.
And so they squeezed into the ballroom for a billionaire who was late. Sport filled the time, and awkwardly, campaign ads for the other side, met with pantomime boos. Eventually, he arrived. It was hard not to wonder why they had been drawn tonight. They've been watching over the past week as this Trumpian Willy Wonka has been touring swing states, handing out checks of $1 million to lucky individuals.
I do think, like, we're at a fork in the road of destiny.
On the face of it, the point of all this is to encourage people to vote early. Quite the twist, given Trump spent years telling people early voting was the root of all fraud. Now they realise that every vote counts whenever it's cast.
Maybe the aliens will come visit us. Maybe they are here right now. I don't know.
Well, it's only been a meandering conversation. There's been talk about how brilliant Twitter is, how amazing Cybertrucks are. Talk about when aliens exist, when he will go to Mars. But beyond that, within that conversation, there has been some pretty thoughtful stuff about how political policy can change in America.
What would be your plan to make government more efficient?
But where would you start with government efficiency? It's kind of like being in a room where I have a room as targets. And so you can shoot in any direction and not miss.
600 miles to the west in Michigan, another key swing.
So, this is the stuff I bought. I don't know why you can't see it. What are you doing? There it goes. Okay, so I'm having a mess. Still didn't put it together. My electric bicycle came, and that became a mess. I have laundry well overdue that needs to be washed. All that laundry stuff, detergent and stuff is empty. This is the new stuff. New stuff, everything. New toilet bowl brush, wands, new kitchen mat, new. Everything new. brand new. Everything a mess. The same dishes from last video, more dishes. I went to pot pie. It did not work. Just a mess. Almost everything. Those pots look beautiful. Then all the fruits untouched. Pizza that was trashy. That pizza was bad, actually. Don't ever get a medium while they're giving out those free pizzas, because if you pay for extra cheese, you won't get it. Because they have to make so many free pizzas, they don't know if your pizza is a free pizza. And it's just like, no one would order a medium, so you will not get your pizza. You won't get them. So this is because I'm one-handed right now. Put that up there. Pizza on top of the other pizza that will go in the trash. Okay, fits. And still nothing in my freezer. Never buy anything from my freezer. Nothing goes in there. Got my my Saiyan potato chip in my freezer. I'm just saving it. I don't know why. Anyway, so dishes. We're gonna scrub them off and put them in the dishwasher, but not right now. I just want to show you, like, I work 12-hour days, and I worked yesterday, which made working overtime on a 12-hour shift when I already worked 40 hours in 12-hour shifts. So I hate to hear there's no sound. We don't know which that one is really sad. Budgets. Increase in people crossing the channel. That can play in the background loud while we look in my bag. So this is the kitchen mat I bought. I think it looks freaking nice. After I wash the floor, it will go like right there. It looks damn cool. I love gardening and stuff, so that's the one I picked. My OCD, I bought the $17 toilet bowl brush wand. That way I can just throw them in the garbage immediately and then wash the wand and put it right back inside the caddy. Then I'm guessing the unused ones are in here. That is like, thank you, Clorox. Like, that is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Because it is like a freaking epiphany every time I go into the bathroom. I see a toilet bowl brush in there. I just go like, why do I have a toilet bowl brush? Yeah, I bought Swiffer Sweepers. I bought it. Some more wet wipes. This is the scented Clorox ones. I have the brush, the regular Swiffer Sweeper, and I was buying a generics and not Clorox, and it was like not as good actually. I decided to buy the Clorox extra large sanitizer. I have one that's really small. And if you don't care if my laundry is going in the background, we can just do a little laundry now that you can see it's being done. But this is empty, and it was like a really small one. And you could see how they look side by side. Like, this is much, much bigger and won't run out as fast. Because I, like, always need this. And then Clorox disinfecting wipes. Let me just use that real quick. The whatever it's called. The table was dirty actually. Like, I kept putting it over here, and it was like a dirty because I don't have a coaster yet. When I buy something, I want it to be the one that I'm gonna have for like a year. So that's why I didn't get a coaster yet, because I didn't see one I liked. So I meant to go online and buy one. So you're just like on the counter. I spilled a soda. So, yep. That's fun. Because it's like I only used a really small amount of it, I'm just gonna like leave it here on the counter, and we'll come back and use it in a minute for something else. I just want to pick something. Let's pick. Ooh, why are government investing into quantum? That's government. Oh, this is fun. I bought the Red Bull Formula One because I don't really have any knickknacks lying around like on my computer. That's all like stuff that I need. It's not toys and stuff. There's just like one or two things over there. So I don't have anything for up here. So I'm just gonna put my Formula One Red Bull on top of my bookcase. And I have a Formula One book in there. Let's see here. There it is. Formula One Racing for Dummies. And I'll just have my Formula One race car there. Those are tissues. I don't know why. So but I know you love the Clorox 2 stain remover laundry detergent and Clorox disinfecting mist, which is different than Clorox. Lysol air sanitizer. When I saw this, I was like, thank you, because I just wanted something that would clean the air and not a surface, but I really like this too. And I usually use this in the air because I didn't find that. And Windex wipes, because I'm a child at heart and I don't want Windex being sprayed in the air. And some cheap, tiny plastic bags for my trash can. You can't even see there's a trash can over there. That's how much trash there is over there. There's the trash can. No, it's really not that much mess. And I have stuff now, but I was out of everything. And there's just some bathroom stuff. Some Oral-B Precision, some Super Floss. Super Floss is the most amazing floss I've ever seen. My coworker's breath really stinks at work. Really bad. I think they go to the club before they come to work. Because we start work at 6. So, and I bought some Crest 3D strips. And that's all the stuff I bought. So we'll just take that. That actually goes in the closet. That does not go into the bathroom. I'm gonna just, so let's just throw this in the sturdy bathroom. Let's go. I just put them there and then get to them later. And I think it's full, or can something else go in there? Just can't fit my coat in there. I might be able to fit everything except my coat in there. I think so. Don't overstuff it like I usually always had before I became a apartment owner. Renter. Yep. Yeah, only my coat doesn't fit. Everything else looks like it does. As long as there's some air at the top of the washer, then it has the ability to slam the laundry down, and that helps clean it really well. So okay, let's grab that. both of these. Yeah, I don't know why it comes with a little pouring cup. I guess it's to let you know how much you can put in there. But right here it goes in the fabric softener. And it's already ready to use as soon as you take off that cap. So like don't have it around kids, but just pour it directly in there so where it says max. Anyway. There it goes. I was like, why was that stuck on there? Because it didn't have a cap. Okay, there it goes. My bad. Anyway, that cap comes right off. Be careful. And just Clorox. I don't know why people put it in a cap. That must be for laundry mat. Because it just says a line that says max. I just perhaps a line. Close it. It's just on a quick wash, and it will use the fabric softener and what's in there in a quick wash too. It's okay. I'll just put that back up there. Excuse me. And I just leave them here. All this like socks that are on the side. Those are because when I work, I like get bakery stuff on my sock, and it's just like to the point where, like the sock is so used and has like dough stuck into the sock that it's actually like garbage. So I'm someone that regularly buys socks because I work in a bakery. Just throw them over there. Okay, now we'll play a quick game. Oh, wait. Used to be able to just hold this like this, and it would be fine enough to so that you could see. I have to pin it up against something for you to see it. Okay. It works. Okay, we'll go now. Distracted. Sorry, I was distracted. What happened? So there's a couple games. I can show you Botany Manor. That was good. Didn't play that yet. That's fun. The second game in that series of Knights of the Old Republic is my favorite game of like almost all. Unpacking, never seen it. Fable 2, we've played that before. That's what's in there right now, so we could play that. Minecraft. I thought I had more games than that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I said I don't really have that many games. I wouldn't mind watching, letting you watch me play Sekiro, but I'm not really good at it, and you just be watching me die like over and over and over again. Let's just play Fable. guess we can't play Diablo. Oh, I'm offline, okay. I was like, what in the world? It's on my Xbox. If we can't play it for some reason, we'll play Saints Row, and I'll just be like drumming around in Saints Row. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. This is like my apartment complex's Wi-Fi. Here, I have a little heart sticker for you. I'm sorry. I love you. You're the one. My bad, fam. Didn't mess up the whole freaking camera. Oh shit. Oh my god, it ruined everything to try and hide the password from you. Yeah, for some reason the internet isn't working for my apartment complex. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to put it in a disk and play. Hey, you want to? This is like cool world. Luckily, Saints Row is like this is like the most awesome series in video gaming. I just want you to hear it. Here, my dishwasher. I mean, my machine. My bad. Yeah, and we'll just play until you run out of video time. I'm not sure when that is. We have the cum stopper. We're gonna drive it now. Cum stopper. I'm all wet. I guess there was like a thing that we could do over there. Oh shit. I'm sorry, I'm not good at playing this game. Oh, okay. Running is pushing in the joystick. Yeah. It was on that side. Oh well. I really like the sniper rifle, but I don't have one yet because they're like $50,000. Just hit them. Oh, you don't want to hit them. That made an opportunity open up. I love those cars too, but I don't want to drive right now. I want to get the secret cache.
It's not fair that I have to
It really doesn't concern me.
Oh, no, that wasn't very bright.
Damn, how hard to use these guns. What's not gonna know we tried it? Oh, shit. Dodge uncle.
How odd.
Yeah, when they give you those crimes of opportunity, there's no punishment for attempting them, so... Otherwise, if something causes me to get a star in the game and then chased around by somebody, I usually just don't play the game. Opulentia. Opulentia. Okay, you do it, office. I think it's an ellipse, and I think this is an eclipse. I think that's Elise. This belongs to the police. Let's just ride this one then. There's something over here, I don't know what it is. Oh, I already did that, okay. Let's check out the dome. Isn't it like a thing that people say? Like, let's check out the dome. Like, don't they? Pretty sure. Let's just look at this dome. Let's check out the homeless population that was around this dome. Oh my god! Are you okay? Oh my god! I killed a gang member! No! Let's make sure they're dead. I'm not rude. Some people. She did. Don't eat fish, you guys. It's really bad for you. I know it seems random, but like since you're here, my advice is don't eat fish. Fish is really bad for you. I never eat fish. Let's see how much money we have and if we can get again. Is this one here? Gotta go to the side. Really? Okay, we only have $9,000, so we're pretty much not gonna buy shit. We could buy a new. We could buy a. Yeah, that's what I want. Stage shotgun. Just buy a police shotgun. Buy clips. And upgrade it. And customize it. We don't have enough to buy. For some reason it doesn't come up really dark, like, you know, like now I'm in periwinkle, like should I just customize the color? Buy golds, let's just buy golds, and let's make a handle as cool. Okay, that's what we're doing. Oh, okay, if I can't see it, it's not glossy. Looks good. Oh, damn spiders. Okay, that's what we have. Set up these people for some money. You give it to me, you give them 50.
This is too much for me.
No. The houses are scared. Oh, it's too much for her. Okay, they don't. So we've got the police car, and we've got the combat shotgun, and police shotgun. Now we'll go to get some new clothes with the 30 cents I have left. I do hit people with the car because you can get away if you hit them with the car. Not really. Oops. Sorry. Really quick. Because in the like 1920s, the only training that there was for police officers was matching like the wounds from a girl to the wounds that were on a guy. So it's like when you hit someone with your car and then you think you can get away and you have damage on your car from hitting that person, it's like impossible to actually get away because that's all the training they ever had. You just took off my pants, offered me some socks. That was weird, bro. I like this, but I don't think there's enough time to do that. I see her in a sports bra. With the bottoms. Just these bottoms. I can't actually wear pants like that in real life. Yeah, what? So I guess there aren't pants in here I like. It's these ones that I don't like to wear. I'll just wear basketball shorts. Interesting. I didn't realize I had tattoos. Didn't put them on. I like the bird though. I just don't want her to have a chest tattoo. That must have been like from a thing. Yeah, because I did have that card. That card I picked, and the bird I picked, but I didn't pick that chest tattoo. We don't have enough for that. It's $25,000. Very interesting. It's like even stripes on the shoulder, I don't like them that much. Yeah, it just sort of looked like we couldn't wear the clothes that we picked. So I had to go outside real quick. Yes. Jesus, stop smoking. I think you can right here and stuff. And then I think for For some reason, it's not showing up gold though. So we'll just work green. There was no colors for it? Huh. So like, it didn't match. Now we just like, don't ever match. Like the bird and from Athena, and then like the card out of space and those. Yeah, looking for like where to take off those bangles. Okay, not sure we're going to I can't believe Clarence still owes me money. That's where we're going. We're going right now. Fuck. Excuse me. Another one of those, wow, slides and stuff. Stuff like that. Bitch. Better not get out your car. You better not get out your car. I fucking told you, bitch. Fuck it. Double tap. Fuck your car. I believe this. I don't believe that. Innuendo. I don't think so, buddy. Shoot your legs out. For the cash. Nothing up here. Wow, this game is like literally so weird. Because it would have been funner if it was like a functioning swimming pool area. I had to climb through the trash. No, it's the game dynamics are very forgiving, but at the same time they're like also hypocritical. Like, yes, you could run into a curb, but in real life, your ass would fall down and you'd be farther getting there. I mean, you'd be closer getting there than what I was doing. I don't want to store it, but does it fit this time? No. I really want to see the weather station. Let's get a card that's better than this one. That way we can just get there faster. Okay.
Here we go.
Let's take a photo.
I think this is faster than my card. Pretty sure. This is like Miata.
Know what I mean, bitch? On that, on that, on that, on that, on that. Down on your knees, hop on that. So damn happy.
This is my favorite shot here. Sorry. Doesn't even close the door. Okay. If we could afford anything in here, I will buy it. I'm gonna trick my maximum. Oh my god, I'm gonna make pretty cinnamon gum. Oh god. It looks like she was contemplating a crime. Just wearing that, bro. $13,000 for just doesn't make sure. Oh, I didn't buy shoes. Fuck, dumb. Alright. It makes sense to me. That makes real sense. That is fine. Back into the Miata, like it never happens. to crawl. I love to die. I'm sorry. We're officially going in a circle. Let's talk about it. What happens in Evans City stays in Evans City. What's from my laser socks from? Yeah, I already have a really good socks. Because I just have hats in there, I'm just gonna dry them again. So you gotta kind of like here, like this. And seems legit. Yeah, that's where I put them because I found out that if I put them up there on top of the washing machine, it will just literally like shake and then fall off. So I don't do that. Oh, right, my electric bicycle. I'll show you. So, this is my new electric bicycle. It's nice. It's has a button down here. It turns on the battery. And then when you hold the power button for the control panel, oops. Maybe it was on and I just turned it off. Oh. Yep, that's what it was. Shit. Maybe charged anyway. Or does it? Yeah. Hard for you to see with the display for some reason. Like it won't focus. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it's full power. This controls if it can drive. And when it's on 0, it doesn't work. But because it's just pedaling, but when it's on any number, even 1, just pulling the throttle like this causes the bike to go forward. And it just has regular bike brakes, but it's really nice. It costs like $500. Since it's full power, we do not have to charge it. It doesn't take very long to charge it. Maybe like if I forget, and there's like 5 hours till work starts, and I have to go to work on my bicycle. That's enough time to fully charge the battery. So yeah, that's why there's this huge box here. But it's so convenient to have that. And this is the bike rack for that bike, so I can go to the grocery store and pick up some groceries. And it just got here, so it's not opened yet. Yep. And yeah, let's just finish this. I'm gonna make the longest video I possibly can because I have no content. I don't understand the aesthetics of this car, but with me, like, it's like I understand what type of sex it is. I don't understand what's to like about it besides the sex. Like, that's why you would like it. It's like, I don't know. I don't know that to be true. I like the Miata. It's tiny. Ah, motherfuckers. It's fun. There's a way to fly through there. That's Tiger. Probably don't mind. I just like driving around. I don't really actually do anything. Shit, what's wrong with? Is there like a cheat up here? No, the cheat didn't work. Why did you? Tom's auto service. Don't laugh too hard. So we were going over there. We're just not taking the freeway. Oh shit. Oh no, Tom. Jesus. I chose destruction. It's like, give up. We can swim? What the fuck? We swim? We're not drowning, we're swimming. Swimming happens. It's part of life. This is an open world game. I also kind of have a bit of a congestion, so it really bothers me, just as a custodian, former custodian. I'm gonna start saying that now, former custodian. Just because I make like $1,000 a week, so it's like I'm not going back. Just as a former custodian, it like bothers me that my house is dirty because I know it smells, but I don't smell it because it's like part of a memory, like of something, and it's like it's just happening in the background. Like, yes, I had pizza, so it should smell like pizza in here. It doesn't mean I'm consciously smelling the pizza. I'm not really smelling it. I'm doing something, you know? Oh yeah, I know. When I was homeless, I'd be like, "Oh, I made $25 today. This is great." Yeah, I don't see a way up there. It's a funky camera angle. I think like this game's graphics card just kind of quit. Like it's just kind of fuzzy, but this whole game was a desert and I didn't know, and I really like Saints Row because it lets you explore the urban city. But I don't complain that much because it's really fun. It was fun to do that too. I like Southwest salad. Motherfucker. Never paid one child support in my life. I'm sorry. It's so easy to kill the police by accident. You gotta pay the child support. Oh. We can keep it. It's just a yellow car. Quench your thirst with Bond. Word is barn.
Another listening request from user Elbow Rice. Saying the future rap is Filipino American. I'm all for it.
It's that easy to get away if you have a car. Like, I just changed the radio. I'm gone. What's paper? Ha! I've never hit a cone in my life. Motherfucker! Oh, God, no! Suck a bitch.
Your clothes should work hard too. At the Swole Hole, we sell stretchy, form-fitting athletic wear, tough enough to handle any workout. The Swole Hole, no pain for your gains. Gas up your ride, pull yourself in.
I feel like I wanted to change my clothes too, but also. Where's the entrance to this? I hate that the front door is so hard to find. Why are you wanting me to have difficulty finding the door? Like, what in the world? Where's the fucking door? Whatever. I come here all the time. Oh, is this the same freaking store? Is it anything different? So, you know, I'm gonna stay a magical girl. Oh, you know what we should do? We should change the color of our clothes. If this dress was green and our socks were totally white, I would just be like totally green. And I understand why you would want it to be pink. I really do. Sorry, I realized it could be gold. Did you see that? It's like booty, like that. So good. Accidentally made the other color gold. Okay, we're gold magical girl. We're trying to make work. No, this be quiet. I be promising. I be keeping my promises. I can't even see gold on that. They can see mustard. What the fuck? It has to be white. Okay, this one probably will show. Yo, that was so tight. Fancy. and then feel apart. It'd be nice. That's gross. She's wearing a sock. I like the measure for all this. It seems legit. I think she's looking for fun. Oh yeah. Hang on away. I feel that again. But I saw what happens in the future. Leia, let's just in here. Looks great. That girl's trying to steal my car and it looks like she's running from me. I played this game too much, I already know. Just gotta peel out and get... I don't know if I want to go across the bridge again, but I think this area here is like a desert area. I want to get to Altor. It looks nice, even if it's not like great. We won't have anything to do there, but it looks nice. Check it out here. Try to steal my car. I'm sorry, thank you. Why? Jesus. The music just turned so Asian, like it was just like techno, you know, high fashion punk, and then just Asian. Like, did we accidentally make it Asian? Like, is that what happened? Oh, there wasn't no way to get there. They lied to me. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, they're good at this one. This is house music, y'all. Public service announcement. Are we going back to Germany? Oh shit, I think I just hit the back of a fucking rent-a-car. Oh shit, there's someone else. What the fuck is happening? That had nothing to do with me. Magical girl running through the streets. Shut up. That doesn't play something.
Get the fuck out of here.
You get the fuck out of here. Wow. Oh shit. Fuck yeah. Duffel bag. Okay, we can move on that one. It's my car. Fuck. I'm surprised you're still here with me. This is like a really long video of like me playing games. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna find a picture. I think it's over here. If we see anyone, we will manhunt or kill them. He's seen me, but he is a tick. Right into a corner, what are you fucking stupid? Yeah. He definitely does, but you know what they say. You cannot be too sure. Here it is. We found a marina. I think we went around circus tourism. I want to use the stairs. Thank God the game gave us the ability to snipe someone, I guess, because we don't have a boat.